Painting has been cleaned. It took over 3 years to do it, and it was put back on the gallery's walls several months ago, and it really has changed our view of Veronese. And of course we cleaned the picture partly because we knew we were going to do a Veronese exhibition. It's beautifully painted in every part, including actually those parts which you really only can see with a ladder, the angels at the very top. It's really beautifully and lovingly painted. In the composition, there's a beam of light, something which is totally insubstantial, which establishes a very, very powerful diagonal, which is one which is matched both by the build-up of the figures and by the elements of the architecture itself. So light is actually part of the composition, and this golden light is now enormously enhanced, not just because you can see how translucent it is, how beautifully painted, but also by contrast with the kind of white light that is present, for example, on the little dabs of paint on the very tips of Christ's fingers where they're raised, Christ's right hand, and then the light also in the marvellous head of the white-bearded man. He was very, very much admired for the beauty of his painting of flesh, but people actually also did respond to his painting of old men, whom he makes extremely vigorous and gives them a kind of spiritual charge, which is absolutely best exemplified by the white-bearded king in this picture. He seems to be as vital as anyone who's younger. He has his own beauty in a way, but he's an extremely expressive face with this marvellously painted vein on his forehead, which has come out so beautifully in the cleaning. It is a painting of energy, actually, as well, and of movement, and as I said, of light. But the impact of the picture has been completely transformed, and it gained in drama from the vividness of the foreground figures, and this chain of figures surging across the painting, and the quality of light that united them, but also added to that drama and makes you focus on the infant Christ, was also enormously enhanced. So it's become a much, much more beautiful picture, but also a much, much more dramatic picture. And this drama is, I think, something which people have underestimated in Veronese, because he's seen as an artist who painted contentment, happiness, beauty. Actually, he's also a very dramatic and effectively dramatic painter, and a great painter of narrative. And I think that will come across in this exhibition.